Hello. 2.5 determinants. This is something new. And we're going to learn how to find inverses of matrices, but probably not in this video because I want to show you what the deal is with the inverse matrix. Or, sorry, the identity matrix. Okay, so an identity matrix. If we take a number, I'm going to show you how numbers are very similar to these things. If I take a number like 7 and I multiply it by the number 1, I'm going to get the number 7. We know that. We know that from a long time ago. There probably is something out there that if I take a 2 by 2 matrix like this and I multiply it by another 2 by 2, I will get 1, 2, 3, 4. So in other words, this would be the equivalent of the number 1 here. And a lot of people say, oh, well, you just put ones in there. Don't write this. But if you just go 1, 1, 1, 1, that should work. And if you try it, it does not. It doesn't work. Again, I invite you to try it. The identity matrix is actually 1, 0, 0, 1. And if it's a 3 by 3, just over here on the side here, I'll actually do it on a different layer and then get rid of it. If you had a 3 by 3, it would be 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. And you can see that those ones kind of go in diagonal like that. So that would be a 3 by 3. I'll get rid of that. But we're just specifically talking 2 by 2s here today. So this is the equivalent of the number 1 here. So it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that right there. That number 1 is this matrix right here. Hopefully you see that. This thing is called the identity matrix. And anytime I go across and down, like we did on the other videos, you will get the same thing that you started with. Now, here's concept number 2. If I go back to the number 7, and I multiply it by some mystery thing, okay, some mystery number, I get the number 1. And I'm going to make this blue so you kind of get the idea here. So in other words, 7 times what is 1? Well, that would be, of course, the reciprocal of 7, which is 1/7. Or that's also 7 to the negative 1. You learned that in algebra 2. 7 times 7 to the negative 1 equals number 1, positive 1. Because we know that 7 over 1 times 1/7, these things cancel just by pre-algebra here, and you get the number 1. Okay, so 7 times the reciprocal of 7 equals 1. Well, taking that over here into matrix talk, if I were to, and this, by the way, is called the inverse of 7. This is the inverse of 7. If I take matrix 1, 2, 3, 4, then there must be some mysterious inverse matrix where I can multiply it to give me the equivalent of the number 1, which is 1, 0, 0, 1. And you would be absolutely right. It's called an inverse matrix. And in the next video, I will show you how to find that. So let's review what we've done here. Numbers and matrices are very similar to each other. A number times 1 equals itself. A number times its inverse equals 1. This same phenomenon happens in matrices. And this isn't the point of showing you how to find an inverse, because I don't have time to do that in this video. This is just telling you what is the identity matrix, and it is, of course, this right here. That is the identity matrix. Any matrix times the identity matrix is the first itself. I'll talk to you later.